And Shalom is Brother Yashima Zakar from the Israelite Report, IsraeliteReport.com. Upon my watch, all praises are definitely due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessings to all the brothers that are spread across the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and sincerity. Those that truly believe and believe in Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And, well, you know it's about to get messy because I'm already laughing a little bit. Uh, I can't, man. I was watching Carcino, Carcino for Life, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you have seen his YouTube channel. I laughed my ass off at this one because everyone's talking about the Diddy situation, and fuck Diddy. But somehow, and this is how the spirit works. Um, the Most High had me watching this, and I usually don't watch live streams for this long. He had like a 4 hour live stream. And I usually don't do that, but I was kind of chilling. I came back to DC last week. I was in Carolina. I was with my family. Um, I spent some time with my family or whatever, and I came back up to the DMV, back to Maryland. And so I kind of just, took some time to kind of, just listen to different things and, get caught up on the news. And the Diddy situation happened while I was down there. Um, him getting arrested or whatever. So I didn't even get a chance to even react to it. Everybody else is reacting to it, so I don't give a shit, whatever. Um, but anyway, during during the live stream, this white dude got on the panel, and he's a straight up Edomite. He's not you have certain Jakes that could appear to be Edomites, so-called white people. But if you test their spirit, you can kind of feel, okay, this might be a Jake. This might be uh, an Israelite that just looks that way, that looks like a so-called white person. But this was a straight up Edomite. And there were women on the panel. I'm laughing just thinking about it. And the women were kind of going against the men about the Diddy situation. You know how that is. But then this white dude interjected himself and he started quoting Martin Luther King. And it's not about the color of the skin, it's about the content of the character and all this bullshit, right? So one of the women, there were two women on the panel, but one of the women called his ass out and said, "You sound white to me." And so finally he revealed himself and he was sure enough a white person, Edomite. And she was like, "You have no business speaking on black matters," because the whole conversation was, you know, about, Diddy, obviously a black dude, and his situation. And it was like, well, why don't they go after people like Clive Davis and uh, Leo Cohen, right? Just to name a few. They need to go after all of them. But she was actually against Diddy in the whole conversation, which again, Diddy's a piece of shit. But when the Edomite got on there and revealed himself and he tried to push his little agenda, the women got on his ass and I was laughing my ass off because you normally don't see this from black women in today's time. I was cracking up laughing because they started getting into the Bible. And I said, oh shit. Oh, it's about to get real. And, she was making an argument like, we're the original people. And, you know how that is. You got these people that are into Kemet and they're into the seven circle Quran, and then they dip into the Bible and they just all over the place. But this Edomite made her so mad, and this is a black woman, right? He made her so mad that she started diving into the Israelite thing. And I started laughing. I said, oh shit. And she got on his ass and said, you are not the people that are spoken of in the Bible. Y'all can go look at Carcino's live stream. I forget the title of it now. Damn, he did so many live streams on Diddy. I can't remember the exact title of it. But she was like, "You're not the people of the Bible." So then, so I said, "Oh shit!" So she know, because people like to act like they don't know about the Israelites. This is the thing that pisses me off. All these Kemetic people and these Moors, these people that deal with the Moorish science temple. They pretend like they don't know about the Israelites, but I said it before, I'll say it again. This word has gone out. There's no more cloak for their sin. These people know. They pretend like they don't know. This word has gone out. Since YouTube hit the scene, this word has gone out. Damn near everybody has heard about the Israelites at this point. So again, she made him so mad because first of all, she started off talking as if she was on some comedic shit and, who the original people are. That's that comedic shit. But then he made her so mad that she started getting into the Bible. And she quoted Revelations 1 and 15 on his ass. And that's when I started really laughing my ass off. I was like, oh, I gotta hear this shit. Cause I knew what she was getting at. And so let's get it. Revelation 1:14. We'll start there. His head and his hairs, and talking about Yahweh Shai, his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. And this Edomite who did show his face, he was an Edomite for real. He started getting offended, but she was on his ass, and then the rest of the panel got on his ass. Black dudes included got on his ass. And one of the dudes that was on there, I said, okay, he must be a guy that subscribes to the Israelites because he went in hard. He started pulling up the blue letter and talking about who the Edomites are and who Jacob is. And I'm just sitting up there going, God damn, these people, this whole time they were pretending like they want some black power shit, but they know about the Israelites. And this is the point I'm making. They know. So I'm saying that to you as you walk on your daily life. These people try to pretend like they don't know the truth. This truth has gone out. You have people amongst you that are faking like they don't know. They know. They just don't want to come back to um, dealing with the original origins, their original nationality, because then they would be held accountable for certain things that they don't want to be held accountable for. This is why I be cursing these niggas out. Cause I know that they know. Again, Revelation, this is what she pulled. She went to the 15th verse, but I'm going to start at the 14th. It says, his head and his hairs were white like wool, white like wool. He had woolly hair, and no cracker got no goddamn woolly hair. Fuck out of here. Excuse my language. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. So this is what she pulled on him, and he got upset, but he was confounded. Um, he had no real clapback for it. He had no real clapback for it, no real answer for what she was saying. So his thing was, he said that he had, we had to prove, or the panel had to prove, that the Israelites were black. Now keep this in mind, this started off on some Diddy shit. And then I'm going to say about 3 hours in, it turned into a biblical conversation. And these are women that don't really subscribe to being Israelites. So this is why I'm making a point. The panel wasn't an Israelite conversation. It was Diddy, and then it turned into some who the original people are conversation. And then it's, when shit got real heated with this Edomite, then it turned biblical. And I laughed my ass off. Really. So he tried to say that we have to prove, or the panel had to prove, that the Israelites were black. But Carsino jumped in it, and he said, well, can you prove that the Israelites were white? And I said, oh shit. Hold up. Now Carsino acknowledges that the Israelites were black folks, or you can say a darker shade of brown. The original skin complexion, right? I said, well, damn. These people talk about everything except the Israelites, who the real Israelites are. But it took this Edomite pissing everyone off on that panel for them to bring it out. Ain't that something? But out to Carsino's credit, he stood on that, and he said, prove, if we got to prove that the Israelites were black, then can you prove that the Israelites were white? I said, oh shit. I didn't expect that from him. I did not. This is a person with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So I didn't expect that. I forget how many subscribers he's got. I just didn't expect this conversation to kick off. But the Lord had me listen to this for some reason. It was, stupid as it is. I'm so tired of hearing about Diddy at this point. But the Lord had me listen to it for that reason. That's how the Spirit works. So the dude, the Caucasian, or the Edomite, tried to divert from the conversation. I think he tried to call on Deuteronomy 31st chapter. But the woman, one of the women on the panel, got on his ass and said, no, you need to go to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. And I said, oh shit. I said, oh shit. I knew Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, was going to come into play at some point as the conversation went on. I said, oh shit. They on his ass. They wouldn't let loose. Um, but it was just funny. It was entertaining. But it also, as funny as it was, and it was good to hear somebody with that many subscribers talk about the Israelites. At the same time, the point is that this word has gone out. This word has gone out, and that's what Yahweh Shah said. He said when this gospel was preached across the earth, I forget how the exact quote. I don't want to butcher it, but that's when the end will be. That's when the end shall come. Okay, and that's where we're at right now. Everybody knows. Even the people that are walking around pretending like they don't know. Even this Edomite knows. Because he didn't respond to what they were saying like, oh my God, I never heard this before. Now you take it back 20 years ago, he would have been like, what are you guys talking about? No, he knew what they were saying already, off rip. So that means that everybody across this planet, they call it, has heard this word. This word has gone across the four corners of the earth. Okay. I'm gonna get Exodus 23:2. I'm getting this for a reason. It says, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because people at this point know the truth. They're full of shit. They want to pretend like you're crazy. You have to understand that people are just acting. They're acting like you're crazy. They've heard the word. They look at it, they see it. They're just pretending like they don't get it. These people on this panel were not pro-Israelites. This is what the point that I'm bringing out. It took an Edomite to piss them off enough to bring it out. So they already knew. They weren't going to have that conversation until he pissed them off. That old saying, drunk words are sober thoughts. And, I always say when a person is angry, that's when the truth comes out. So they already knew, Carcino included, along with the women that were on that panel. They know who the true Israelites are. You got to hold your integrity. Because right now, it's not a cool thing to be calling yourself an Israelite. Okay? Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. Don't follow them. Don't follow along with these people. Don't try to be a part of this world. These people have heard the word. They refuse to stand on it because it's not the cute thing. It's not the in thing. It's not the popular thing to do. All right. Let me get Daniel 8:25. It says, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. And that devil that came on that panel, he was real crafty and sneaky in his position. He quoted Martin Luther King. That was how he started off the conversation. Real crafty and real sneaky. That Edomite. He came in like a snake, like a serpent. Like he's just all for all people. but then talk shit when they brought out that the Israelites were really black. You see? Then he showed his true colors. Daniel 8:25, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. He shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. All right? Very sneaky, this serpent is. Very, very sneaky and crafty. Again, they've taken crafty counsel against us. To this day, they've taken crafty counsel against our hidden ones, against the children of the Lord. 2 Corinthians 4:1, it says, therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness. Because that's how this devil walks, in craftiness. But it says, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of Yahweh deceitfully, but by manifestation of the truth, commending ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of our power, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. Because at this point, this word has gone out, and everybody knows. It's making mainstream media news now. There's no more cloak for their sins. These people know who the real are. They're pretending like they don't know. The Lord put it in their spirit to reject the word. So no, you're not crazy, brother, out there, whoever you are, listening. Stop trying to make people understand what you understand or believe what you believe. You give them the word, they don't listen, fuck them. You got to have a fuck them attitude in this time that we're in. You're not in a time where you could be nice about this shit anymore. You got to be real with yourself and understand that not everybody's going to receive this. It's not meant for everybody. If our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. And if the Most High want them to be found, then they'll make their way. But you're going to have people like the Carcinos and the women on this panel that know that they're Israelites, but choose to go in a different direction and pretend like they don't, like they don't know that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. It was convenient for them at the moment because they wanted to curse this Edomite out. But trust me, when push come to shove, those people will pretend like they never knew anything about who the real children of Israel are. Okay, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahushua, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine on them. For we preach not ourselves, but Yahushua, the Lord, and ourselves, your servants, for Yahushua's sake. Okay? We're not doing it for this world. We're not doing it to get all these goddamn subscribers to make people feel good. Fuck them. We're here because we fear the Lord, believe in the Lord, and know that he is the creator of both good and evil. We want that righteous mark, Ezekiel 9:4, right? Set that righteous mark so that those death angels pass over us. That's what we're looking for. That's what we want. That's what we are uh, striving for.